2016, IO Interactive took their long-running Hitman franchise in a new direction as an episodic soft reboot. Intricate, open-ended environments encouraged learning and replaying stages to pull off a wide variety of assassinations. Hitman 2 aims to continue the trend by making the world your weapon.
We're bleeding operatives. Panic is spreading, and now we are axing our own?
Following the events of the previous game, Agent 47 is on a mission to locate the mysterious Shadow Client and dismantle his militia. Her employer, the ICA, remains neutral, and their new client is none other than Providence, the enigmatic organization 47 recently brushed up against. Key plot points can be unnecessarily convoluted at times due to numerous factions and aliases that are easy to lose track of, and many of the targets lack interesting personalities. Thankfully, though, the most fascinating discoveries focus on the intriguing dynamic between Agent 47 and his handler, series mainstay Diana Burnwood. Meaningful revelations are rare, but when they occur, they help make 47 feel like more than a lifeless avatar.
Welcome to Miami, 47.
The hit list spans 6 unique locations, including Miami, Colombia, and Dubai, all of which are available at launch. Each stage is its own puzzle box, requiring stealth, recon, patience, and sometimes a little luck to prevail. The first few attempts can be ruthlessly overwhelming as you learn to track your targets, discover alternate routes, and don key disguises to infiltrate restricted areas. Taking out a target unnoticed after nearly an hour of meticulous planning is incredibly satisfying and makes learning each stage a deeply worthwhile undertaking. Agent 47 is a professional, so the ultimate goal of each mission is to assassinate your target and escape undetected. Killing bodyguards or innocent bystanders may make progress easier in some instances, but it feels out of character. There are a number of ways to dispatch troublesome onlookers with non-lethal means, but figuring out where to stash a body can be a trying exercise, particularly in later stages. Specially marked cabinets and containers are essential to use efficiently, as they can house up 2 bodies each. Knocking someone out near a crowded area and frantically trying to shove their body into a container without being spotted offers some truly tense and memorable moments, whether you succeed or not. Creative use of your surroundings makes life much easier. Overgrown foliage can be used to hide yourself or a victim's unconscious body, while environmental hazards offer outlandish kill opportunities. These environmental kills are essential as they help maintain your cover, and characters won't be as alarmed if a death appears accidental. At first, it can be jarring to see characters react calmly to a dead body in the middle of the room, but thanks to Hitman 2's playful tone, it quickly becomes part of the charm. Disguises are an integral part of every mission. Players need to wear appropriate attire to access certain areas, and properly using an assortment of outfits can make it much easier to get close to a target. You aren't invisible, though, as some characters can see right through the facade. People who are more on their guard are represented by small dots over their heads, and will grow suspicious if you act weird or get too close to them. Blending into the crowd is an easy way to ditch a nosy guard, while playing the role of a bartender or a tattoo artist is an amusing way to take out unsuspecting victims. If you manage to get caught in the act, turning the place into a John Wick movie is always an option, but it's not encouraged. The assortment of firearms has enough kick to feel powerful and fun to play with, but similar to killing innocents, openly using weapons feels out of place. Still, the option is there if you like, and Agent 47's signature silenced pistol is usually an easy way to discreetly cover your mistakes. Additionally, 47's iconic suitcase is back, which can be used to smuggle in large weapons, most notably sniper rifles, and it's an especially entertaining option on subsequent playthroughs.
Sodas caught up with Knight at a military airfield in Cuba and eliminated him against all odds. This will be your objective as well.
Mission stories provide the easiest way to acclimate to each level and offer scripted events that provide context, as well as unique assassination opportunities. There are 3 guidance settings that you can fine-tune in conjunction with 3 difficulty settings. Full guidance offers waypoints, while minimal guidance simply lists the objective. Casual and professional difficulties provide access to each of these settings along with infinite saves. Players looking for a hardcore challenge can play Master difficulty, which limits you to just 1 save, removes all guidance, and makes civilians and enemies much more aware of your activities. It's a great system that ensures that a wide range of players can engage with Hitman 2 on their own terms. Additionally, Master difficulty offers a significant goal to work towards as you grow more confident and learn new strategies. Even after all of the mission stories are completed, countless ways to assassinate each target still remain. There are numerous challenges to complete, like using specific items or disguises to eliminate targets, such as poisoning them or taking them out with Agent 47's signature suit and garrote wire. After a successful mission, you receive a score that nets you XP, which in turn raises your level, but it's unclear what purpose that serves, other than to track your progress. A separate mastery level is tied to each stage, and leveling it up unlocks additional starting locations, disguises, and weapons that can be then brought into each stage to make things slightly easier. Contracts mode also returns, which allows players to create their own missions and then share them with the community.
Hey yo, there's no need to flex. You ain't gotta impress me.
New to Hitman 2 is a picture-in-picture camera that reveals key events like when someone discovers a corpse or when a camera records your actions. Seeking out security rooms to dispose of evidence is always satisfying and feels like something straight out of a CIA thriller. Minor additions like functioning mirrors expand the depth and strategy needed to dispatch victims without being noticed. The most substantial additions come in the form of co-op and competitive multiplayer. Sniper Assassin can be played solo or cooperatively. It's a fun diversion, but with only one map at launch, there isn't much of a reason to play it more than a few times. Ghost Mode is a one-on-one competition currently in beta and only features Miami at launch, but it's much more promising. You can't interact with each other, but each player must race to kill the most targets as efficiently as possible. It's a unique take on the franchise, and IO has promised more content and variety over the coming months.
They're back. Multiple hostiles.
Hitman 2 adds enough minor improvements to set it apart from its predecessor. Complex, intricate locations are rewarding to explore, while pulling off the perfect assassination remains one of the highlights of the stealth genre. In the coming weeks, Sean Bean will play the role of an elusive target, and hopefully Ghost Mode will expand on its promising premise. A few uninspired locations and cliché targets hold back the proceedings, but Hitman 2 hits the mark.
Target down. You did it. Now head towards an exit.
Easy Allies reviews are made possible by generous viewers just like you. If you like what you see, check out patreon.com/easyallies to help us make more. For just $1 a month, you can gain access to weekly updates, spoiler discussions, and exclusive shows.
Target down.